Hi, my name is Kevin Johnston, and today we're going to be looking at my scrap level block mesh 1. The player will spawn in the lobby of a hospital, and this is the entrance to the hospital, the exit to the prior level. If they look around, they are going to see a two-path option. This one is blocked, and it has some flickering lights. That's going to be my way of letting the player know they should avoid that area. If they progress to the correct area, they will find the first implementation of my mechanism. This is just going to be the easy intro. It tells them exactly what to do here. Make all three buttons match the color of the large button at the top. So these are some extra tips just if they don't get the concept, but I'm just going to go ahead and solve it. Each button can change the color of another button. Once all three match, you will make it to the next area. And my first checkpoint. These are the interactable doors I made. If they open, they will do this. There's not much to find now, it's just a layout, but if they don't open, it does that. This will be the first area where they can encounter zombies if they explore. There are a lot of closed rooms. Not an actual combat zone yet, but this will hopefully deter the player from going that way and lead them the correct direction, which is up the stairs. Once we make it to the stairs, we will see that we have to go to the second floor because there's no way up. And once we enter, we will see that we are now going to practice this same mechanism a little bit more. Now we have to go and find the buttons. They are no longer just right in front of the door. I'm going to do it in the right order, actually. This will be a room that if they enter, they're going to find yet another flickering light and a zombie. So, once they find the correct room and all the buttons. Now this one I have the camera cut to the door because I don't want them having to press a button and coming out here, checking what happened, and then having to go back, yada yada. So I did that quick little camera cut. I want to make a screen that is like on a computer that shows what's actually happening. I'll play with that later. But for now, that is going to be my tell for the player to actually know what's going on. And boom, we have finished the first practice. And actually it's the only practice now. I think I'm going to add a second one in later, probably around in here. There's not much in here right now. It's just going to be a area where there's loose zombies and the player will have to be stealthy and find their way to this. There is an elevator. This is the first time they can find the elevator, but this one does not work. If you try it, it's going to make that noise. And also these lights are not lit up. You'll be able to tell that they are later. And then the flickering light again, which does not flicker as often as I'd like. Anyway, they cannot go down the stairs here. This leads to the first floor. And finally we can make it to the third floor. This door is just busted open and leaning on the side, so something happened here. And this is the mastery level for my mechanism. There you see the door, and we have to explore to find the buttons. There are 3 buttons, but I'm just going to use 2 to solve this one. Oh. Alright. Almost done here. This door is, I'm thinking about making it a little bit harder, but for now it is connected to another door inside. You'll hear the compile failed sound when I get it correct. That just means that it changed a button on the inside to be a color that that door does not want. I'll show you what I mean here. So this door, all 3 buttons are black. This is a soft valve, I'm going to call it, because if I press this button, this door closes. I could open it back up if I pressed it 2 more times, which is why I call it a soft valve. This is my technical hard valve. So here's the elevator finally. Those lights are lit up. It opens. Okay. In 4 seconds it's going to close. If I catch it, it'll act like a real elevator door, but it closes after 4 seconds, and there's no way to reopen those doors. So if you're on this side of it, boom, valve. You can't go back. No way. The only way to continue is to press this button and go downstairs. I think I should add some elevator music here, maybe. And then we're going to make it to the final checkpoint, which is the last hallway. This is the block for the first floor. I might just have 2 clear doors with like a whole bunch of zombies in this area. I'm not sure yet. But this area is just going to be kind of somewhat peaceful. There might be a zombie in a room, or something that they might discover if they explore too much. But just random rooms here. There's the stairwell that was blocked. And here's the final room. This is what the player's been searching for. There's going to be a desk in the center later with a possible like research pickup I'm going to put in. But it's a little bit bigger than the other rooms, making it seem more important. I'm going to have some like all kinds of scientific stuff in there, test tubes, yada yada. And then this is the exit to the next level. But yeah, that is my scrap level block mesh. Thank you for watching.